Which one? This one? I need to turn this on too.
No, sorry. You
Is it?
This one's yours. So when,
This one's mine.
yeah, this one here.
Oh,
The middle
okay.
one is yours. That one's mine. This one is that one. So when that one starts bouncing, that means yours is on.
Yes, sir.
And oh.
You're listening to the legendary podcaster, the one, the only, TJamD. Your personal favorite, and the show you've been waiting for. Probably offensive.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Probably Offensive. As the Crow flies is probably offensive. This show will get around to having that name soon enough. Start of the new year, but right now we got another exciting episode, a glorious episode that's about to take place.
Glorious? I like that word. I like that word, glorious.
In the studios of TJMD here in the basement. I got my partner T with us.
Hey, people, listen. What he said was monumentous. He said glorious. And you know what glorious means? It's when the gladiators went to the fight. And when people came and they had to do what they had to do. Glorious. I like that word, TJMD. I like that a lot. We're gonna give you people what you've been waiting on and what you've been wanting. That's all I can say.
All right, to start this show, we're going to talk about some celebrity deaths.
What you putting that? Jesus.
What's going on with
It's strong.
Is it strong?
It's strong. Is that how they say it down south? It's strong.
It's actually a mixture of whiskeys.
That's a TJMD mix?
Yeah.
Holy hell, Batman. So am I going to go home and be like, you know me?
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Well, give me more.
Give
me more.
You get that in you.
You think I don't?
I know you do.
Yes, sir. This guy here, people, he gets me in trouble every time.
If anybody is going to use that for fuel, it's going to be you.
My God. It's my brother.
Anyway, over the weekend, Greg Gumbel, the sportscaster.
Yes, he passed away. You know, he had a long fight with cancer, and he's been battling for years, from what I understand.
I didn't know that.
And here's the thing that I didn't know either, but last year, well, actually, it wasn't even last year. It was this year on the True TV and TNT TV and CBS TV. They all combined with the NCAA to do the national basketball tournaments.
Yeah.
Well, he was with Charles Barkley, and he was talking about that. And I watched the segment this year, and he kind of gave it away. And the segment came on today on social media. I'm like, damn, he was telling people that he was fighting it without telling people he was fighting it.
Okay.
And Greg Gumbel, he's the brother of Brian Gumbel.
Right.
He's a younger brother.
Is he?
Yeah.
He was 78. So
yeah, so Brian is damn near 80.
So Brian's older than that?
Yeah. And man, and they didn't look their age, you know, with makeup and, you know, Beijing for your hair. Listen, people, I don't use any of that.
But right. I don't like Bryant's on Real Sports on
HBO. Yep.
But he's slimmed down and like he was never fat, but
he lost weight.
He's gotten skinnier,
which is good when you get older because I got to do that. My big ass got to do that.
I don't see that he has gray hairs, Brian.
I never look at him that close.
I haven't seen the show in a long time.
He's on there with I don't know if he's still on the show. I think
Chad doing the show. It's a special. Just
Chad Ochocinco's on it, and a couple other former players are doing it. Yeah, is Gumbel still doing it?
So he might not be doing it anymore.
No, but that's Brian Gumbel. And Brian Gumbel, he had his own show on HBO. Brian Gumbel, Real Sports with Brian Gumbel. Yes.
But anyway, Greg, last time I seen him on TV,
he was doing the NCAA.
I didn't know he was 78 years old. I knew he was older, but not 78. And also he had like a curly fro, like a
It's the same thing his brother had. Yeah,
mixed like hair, like a mixed,
like a mixed dude. I don't think they were mixed though.
It's just black with good hair.
Well, that could have been. Yes, could have been.
Because they didn't have no naps.
But if you ever think about everybody with good hair, they've been lying to us ever since. And I'm gonna call them out, Dover. Can I call them out right now?
Yeah.
Y'all motherfuckers been using that curl shit, that S-curl shit. All you light-skinned motherfuckers, you've been lying to us. You got nappy hair like the rest of us.
I knew a guy when I was younger.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
He lied to you.
He did not lie. Because he didn't know what S-curl was, and because he didn't use it.
Was he? Did I know him?
You probably didn't know him. He's a truck driver.
Okay.
Dudes, you want me to tell you who it is?
Yeah, who was it?
His name is Keith Perrin.
I know Keith Perrin. Easy E.
Yes, that's why you call him Easy E, because he's got the hair.
He had braids and the curl and everything like Easy E.
Yeah, but he didn't have a curl. That was his natural hair. I've known him since he was a child. And his brother.
I didn't know since a child. He's older than us, Dover.
I know, but his.
So how you know since he was a child?
Because his father dated my mother when we were kids.
Okay, but he was older than us.
Yes.
So you known him since he was older than us.
Yes.
But he wasn't a child.
Yes, he was a child. Just because he's older than us don't mean he was a child.
That's true. That's true. I gotta agree with you on that. That's true.
I was in single digits when I met the guy.
But goddamn it, if you
was like in kindergarten and first grade.
Okay, but then he's like 5-6 years older than us. Though.
But he's always had
good hair.
Yes.
Could have been the chemicals. I'm just asking. I know him too.
He asked me one time.
He's my dude. I know him. We rode motorcycles together.
Okay, well, he asked me one time, should I get my hair cut? And I said, no, dude. I said, I'm gone bald. That's why I cut my hair. That's why I cut my hair off, because I'd have a hole in my fro. If I did.
He got a hole in his fro.
You know what I said, if I had the good hair like you, I'd have waves. I'd cut it short.
Yes, he had good hair.
So, but it was
natural. Keith Perry was my dude. Easy E. Everybody called him Easy E. But you know what? I never got to call him that.
Both parents was
but I remember, I know that. And I remember we all lived on Fountain. He used to ride his motorcycle up. And I'm like, damn it. You know me. I tried motorcycles, but I didn't have one at the time. Not that he had one, I didn't. And chicks liked him.
Yeah.
It's
the hair.
Yeah, it might have been the hair. I ain't mad at him. I know his sons real well. And listen, his sons already know me. They call me uncle. I call them nephews. Anything wrong with them, they come to me. Anybody fuck with them, they come to me. I will protect them. Mm-hmm. I love them guys.
So he had good hair?
Man, my kids got good hair too, so we ain't going to talk about his kids with good hair, but he did have good hair.
But
I got you a question.
I always thought it was weird because both of his parents are black.
Both my parents is black too. What makes you think my hair ain't good?
Oh, I remember you had the nappy
hair. My hair grows. I had braids. I had a fro.
Yeah.
But hold on a second. What makes you think my hair ain't good?
You had the naps popping when we were
Ain't
little.
That a bitch?
When we were in 5th grade, you had the little fro.
Ain't that
not a big fro. And
But when I got older, I grew a big fro and I had braids and everything. So what makes you think I ain't got good hair?
You did have good hair because you didn't go bald. But you took care of it though. It was natural.
Holy shit!
It would have been.
I took care of the bad hair, so it never left, so it became good.
Yeah.
See how Dover gets me, people? I try to tell people.
Hey, to a bald guy, anybody who keeps their hair, it's good. It's good hair. You got some good hair, boy. It didn't fall out like mine did. So.
Shit! I'm gonna let it go. So just it might be nappy, and I got it. It's nappy and happy.
Yeah.
But it make me good.
So,
yes, sir.
The Gumbels have good hair.
They did. They really did.
They're all black.
Yeah.
And they both had good hair. See, Keith's brothers, they nappy. I know his brothers.
I do too.
Okay.
Does it make it seem like you think they made it put some shit in their hair?
No.
Dark and Lovely. No. Remember Dark and Lovely?
No. Why would they just do one kid?
Maybe he did it himself. No, he was the older one.
Just
well, I ain't gonna say nothing.
Just gotta get the guy credit.
I get a guy credit. He got great hair and he looked like Easy. How about that?
Yeah, good for him.
Cruising down the street on 964. Well. Yes, I think it did.
Hey, listen, you know what, Crowe? I had more women than I ever thought I would. because I don't have the greatest of patience with the women or the confidence. A lot of times
Dover, you're a stud.
No.
It.
Listen, a lot of times when things don't look like it's going right for me, I'll be like, just go on.
Okay, so you run away.
No. I you know what? When I feel like this girl thinks she's out of my league, I just be like.
But you know what? When a girl thinks they're out of my league, you know what I do? I'm out of their league.
I don't.
Well, I do. And listen, we can talk about this another time or another topic. I'll talk about it right now because I tell them, go kiss my ass.
Listen, this is why I don't. When a guy has good hair and he gets chicks, or a guy is tall, like there was another guy, I won't mention his name. He was athletic, but he didn't even play for the team for high school.
He just was tall and athletic.
And women liked him too. Mm-hmm. But he was acting like, I'm all that in a bag of chips. And I'm thinking, I've already had more chicks.
Hey, what was it talking about? Did you tell him he's ugly like you tell everybody?
No, I did bust his bubble. I did bust his bubble because he came.
My guy. This is my guy, people.
This is after high school. We was in the club, right? Okay. And he did come to me and say,
which I was there.
He said, I got this. He said, Jam, you see me getting these chicks? And I said, yeah. And he said, it's the mouthpiece, boy. I got this mouthpiece. He said, I put this mouthpiece on him. And I said, listen, I don't know what you think you're saying to the chicks that the rest of us can't think of. I said, but that's not why you're getting the chicks.
That's not why you're getting them.
I said, they're
looking at status.
I said, they think you're cute. Yeah. Okay. They think
you're tall, light skinned, got good hair.
Yeah.
That was that style back then. Yeah. You know who saved it for us? Michael Jordan.
Yeah, he went bald.
When he went bald and he's black as fuck.
Yeah. It made it okay.
And then he wasn't an ugly dude.
Right.
He's just dark skinned.
Yeah.
It made it okay for us. And guess what? After he took off.
After Jordan, it was okay to be bald.
And we took off. I guess what? I could grow my hair, but I cut it bald.
One time I got a nick when we were at
and man, listen, I cut my hair bald, and I was never an ugly dude, but I said I'm gonna be like Mike. Everybody want to be like Mike. I cut my hair bald, man. Next thing I know, man, it wasn't a problem.
Before Mike, when we was at Roosevelt, right? My sister cut my hair. She nicked me, and I had to decide.
She didn't use the clippers,
right?
But she didn't use the guard.
She didn't use the guard,
right?
She had the clippers,
but didn't use the guard.
She thought she could.
Shelly, cut your hair.
Yeah.
No, why'd you do that?
Because it was stupid.
You were young.
Yeah, and I wanted the haircut. My fro was getting out
of hand
with no
lines,
no product, nothing.
Yes, so it was out of control.
If your hair got long back at that time,
they looked at us funny.
Back at that time, we didn't get braids. We
got a Jerry curl, or you cut your hair short. Right. But you should have braided it, or we should have got our hair braided.
Yes.
Yes.
So my hair was getting long, and I wanted to cut because I didn't have no Jerry juice. So my sister cut my hair.
That yellow bottle costs a lot of money. Yellow bottle with the red lettering on it. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all know what I'm talking about too. Who's out there?
So
that yellow bottle with the red lettering. Yeah, that shit. It kept everybody's hair wet.
So my sister nicked me, and I had to go bald. And I was only bald for a couple of weeks.
It started to grow back.
But people calling me Telly Savalas, Kojak.
Hold on a second. Time out.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember
Mr. Clean.
We all had short haircuts back then.
Yeah.
But our hair would grow. We get baby froze and then we cut again. Mm-hmm. See, people out here don't realize what we're talking about because they're younger, or the ones who are our age. They remember. I remember I got my hair cut long, man, cut short, and I remember Elise Langley told me, "You're so much cuter with your hair short."
Oh my God!
And guess what? And guess what I did?
Well, you have to remember something ridiculous like that.
Well, she told me that.
She said, "You're so much cuter with
my haircut." And so, guess what? Why do you think I went out, stole some of the money, and bought me some clippers and kept my hair cut short?
Because Elise.
Yes. She said she thought I looked cute. Right. So I sat in front of her because Crowe. My name's Crowe. Hers is Langley. Right? It's alphabetical order. Yes. You was Dover. You was right there.
Right.
We was all together.
I should have spanked you, Leaks, for saying
Ain't that a bitch?
stupid.
You better not touch her.
For saying something stupid. I should have bent her over my knee and spanked her. That would have been sweet right there.
I'd have cried. Like, bitch, my God, what the hell's going on?
I would have said, what? You said what about
But that's what happened. She's like,
Come
you
here.
look so much better with your haircut short instead of the naps, because you know our shit. We really give a fuck. Now the naps are in style.
Right. Yeah.
Listen, we didn't want to comb our hair. We got a whooping for not combing our hair. We had to put sheen, grease, afro sheen, dax, wax.
Now these young boys get their hair twisted up.
On purpose to look nappy.
Yeah, so it look nappy.
You got mixed kids who's got great hair and their shit is twisted up to look nappy.
Yeah.
And we got in trouble for looking nappy.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, that's bad hygiene.
Yeah. And I'm like, damn, like I told my grandson, I wish I was growing up now. I'd wake up, put some, wash it, make it smell good, just get the hell out. Put some grease in it.
My sister, what was it, like a year or two ago? Last year, the year or two? 2 years ago, maybe. Actually sent her son to somebody to get his hair done. And he came back, it was looking nappy.
To make it look nappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His hair was too
good at the point, and they wanted to make it twist it up, make it look nappy.
Yeah.
My grandsons and all them, and my sons, they don't comb nothing. I'm like, what? We wash it, and they spray it down and put some stuff in there so the scalp don't itch, and walk outside.
Yes.
Well, hell's bells.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been made.
Mm-hmm.
Would have been made. But then, because we didn't afford all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, all of that stems from Becky with the good hair. Is that it?
Listen, no, Becky with the good hair is a white girl.
Oh,
that's Becky. Becky's a white girl.
But she had good hair.
But you know what? Speaking of white girls, can we talk about white girls for a minute?
Hold on. Carter was the other guy who died.
Yeah, he died. He was 100 years old.
Right, he was 100 years old.
Man, and you know what? You know what, man?
Ex-president Jimmy Carter.
Yeah, ex-president Jimmy Carter. He was 100 years old, and wow, I want to say that my condolences go to him and his family because listen,
yes,
you lived to be 100. You did it.
Right.
I don't know if I want to live that long. You want to live that long?
Not if you're in pain and
that's what I'm saying. But I don't think he was in pain.
Hardly move.
Was he in pain?
I didn't hear anything about that. So.
No, I think he was in good shape. So
right.
if
you're in good shape, then it's fine.
It is fine. Right. Thank you. If you're in good shape, let's go.
Yeah.
If not, cut it when it happens.
Yeah.
But damn, Jimmy Carter made it. Hey, President Carter, salute. You messed up in one thing, Jimmy. And I'm gonna tell you what. Listen.
And also condolences to the friends and family of Greg Gumbel.
Yes, Greg Gumbel, and there was another one.
Who else? There was
Jimmy Carter, Greg Gumbel, and
there was a football player for the Eagles, but
Ricky Henderson.
Oh yeah,
Hey man, the great Ricky Henderson. Man, he's
Ricky Henderson,
the great Ricky Henderson. Yes,
Hall of Fame.
The great Ricky. Listen, he talked his name in third person. You know what he said one time?
What?
He's talking about a president, talking about this. He said, but Ricky, he said, hold on a second. What was it? He said, somebody did something 3-6. No, somebody came up to him. They talk about the Bible scripture. It was like they quote him as John. Listen, people, y'all youngsters might not know who Ricky Henderson is. We're going to tell you. The people, they talk about Ricky Henderson. He's like, somebody came up to him and quoted the Bible, John 3:16. And it was like, he gave his only begotten son to be, and Ricky stopped him. What is this? They said John 3:16. Ricky don't want to hear nothing about that. He talked in third person. Mm-hmm. He said, Ricky don't want to hear nothing about that. They said, why? You said John 3:16? They said, yeah. He says, Ricky Henderson hit 330. I don't want to hear nothing about no John hitting 3:16. Listen, that's my kind of guy. I don't want to hear nothing about anybody talking about 3:16, and I'm hitting 3:30. And Ricky Henderson said that. You youngsters look at Ricky Henderson, look at that quote, man. Listen, Ricky Henderson talked in third person, and when they gave his eulogy, it really wasn't at his funeral, but somebody said how he talked in third person. Mm-hmm. Ricky said, I don't want to hear nothing about nobody talking in 3:16. Mm-hmm. I hit 3:30. Talk about Ricky hit 3:30. Ricky Henderson, that's the last one, and that's the one, people, guys and girls out here in the podcast land. Ricky Henderson.
All right, we're gonna take a break now.
Take a short break.
Yes, a short break. I ain't going nowhere.
Then we'll get into the topic. We're gonna come back and get into topics.
So we'll be right back right after this.
Yes, Ricky Henderson. What this is your topics?
There's some stuff that I had
Well, let's talk about those.
written down, but
Because I did a little mini podcast on my topics. Just in case we didn't do a podcast, like I gave these off because they were old. I didn't want them to get too old.
yeah. See, this one is on the left side. Probably should need it to be on the right side.
What is that?
This tablet. I used to.
Oh, you're gonna need to put everything over here then.
yeah.
Yeah, I got you. This is nice though. Hey, listen, people. Dover got a whole new setup. You understand me? Angel, how you doing, Angel? Hey, my dude got a whole new setup for the podcasting down here. Listen, we're doing everything real nice and real cool, calm, and collective. All you people out there, we're on break right now. You want to be a guest on the show? Just let me know. You can be a guest on the show, and we'll talk about what you want to talk about.
All right, we're ready to go back. You ready?
We're coming back live.
If you're not offended yet, stay tuned for this next segment.
You probably will.
Mr. A-hole and T. Crowe.
You tell a bitch.
That's so funny.
You're the a-hole,
Welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome back to the show. If you want to talk about, did you say you want to talk about Paul? Or did you just say you want to talk about white girls? You said that before.
Holy shit. Time out.
Huh?
I did say something about white girls.
Okay.
But I don't want to really talk about white girls like that because I only thing I want to say about white girls is I don't know where they're getting their figures from.
Oh, the big butts.
Man, thighs, hips, lips, tits. I'm done. I talked about it earlier. I'm done. I don't want to talk about that. I don't know where y'all getting this from. Leave me alone with it.
Oh, okay.
So let's not talk about that. No.
They've been hanging around the black chicks.
No, I don't get that because they've taken over everything.
Hey, here's the thing, since you brought that up.
Man, they've been moving and grooving.
You remember when we were younger?
They was like that cocaine that came through.
Right.
No acetol.
When we were younger,
man, these women
there was
through.
only a very small select few white
But guess what?
White girls who
hold on a
had
second.
big butts.
Okay, and guess what? I was on my podcast talking about that. And they said our crew talked to the ones that did. Yeah. We did. Dover.
And here's the thing, though.
We did.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Here's the thing that I thought was weird when we were teenagers.
I never knew that. I didn't know that white girls didn't have asses.
I did because I know.
No,
I did.
I'll be honest with you because the girls we hung out with and the girls that was in like a circle that we talked to. You think about. I don't want to say any names. Yeah, but then that damn Julie Kirk Pride.
Oh yeah, and Don.
That damn Don. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
That damn Sarah Holden. That goddamn.
Some of them had tight little booties.
Man, hold on a second.
But
man.
they weren't
listen,
big.
Listen.
But they were nice looking.
Listen. Kathy Bush.
But
Remember
there was a select few that had a nice.
Kathy Bush
was an out of proportion.
Yes, but remember we talked about they had it shaking.
Yeah,
but here's
the thing, man.
Listen, you're bringing me back to when I was 14, 13 years old.
Check this out. This is the weird thing, though. When we were younger, the white girls who did have a big butt, white boys didn't like
them.
They didn't like the fact that they had a big butt. They was like, I would talk to some of these white dudes.
Not just the fact
that we were friends with.
They didn't like the titties. They didn't like the hips. They thought they were too big and too. They didn't like the curvaceous.
Yeah, too curvaceous.
They didn't like that.
And this was weird. I thought that was weird.
No, but hold on a second. Could that be from their
on the DL? Behind the girl's back,
right?
We would talk to these white guys.
You're right.
Friends with them.
Yep.
And they would say, and we'd be like, "Oh yeah."
But guess what they said?
Ooh,
These
like,
guys,
"That's
you know what they
gross."
said? Those guys didn't like us.
They'd be like, "That's gross." And I'd be like, "What the fuck you talking about, dude? She look fine." They'd be like, "She's cute. I like that, but her butt's too big."
And then her tits, her waist. They were talking about their waist. They weren't fat at all. They weren't fat.
No, they kind of like stick figures with the.
They like the stick figures, but guess what? We weren't at them, and the ones we were at had figures. Yeah. And here's the thing about it, Dover. You know, like back in that age, I never had a girlfriend. I'll be honest. And now when I went to Tecumseh and everything, I got all white girlfriends and I got a white wife. But I never had a white girlfriend. I can talk honestly.
Let me think.
I never did you? I don't think you did either.
I didn't either.
And the only white girlfriend was one person we know.
Who, Fred?
Yes.
Yes. I was obsessed.
We liked white girls. Don't hold a second.
No.
Let's not say we were wrong because we liked them.
Yeah.
But we didn't have a white girlfriend.
I was attracted.
And but here's the thing. Fred had the white girlfriend. And we were all like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna shoot our shot. If we make it, we make it. If we miss, we miss. But it was like I didn't care. Yeah. Because I had a black girlfriend, I had a mixed girlfriend, and I thought she was black. I didn't know she was even mixed. I went to her crib.
I was into Andre and hers, actually. Shelly's little sister.
I was into Shelly.
So
Shelly was fine. And Andrea, her sister, was fine too. Yeah. But Shelly was fine, and I was into Shelly. But you know what? Me and Shelly, we was always cool. I was into the Howards. I always wanted, and Tracy Price, we go back.
Yeah, we both like Tracy
Price.
We both,
And and listen, I never knew she was mixed. I went to her fucking house and saw.
Oh, I could tell that by looking at her.
I didn't know.
I did.
I didn't know Robbie Sharp was mixed.
Oh, you can't tell that.
No, he was a nigga, man.
White.
But he hooked
up.
He
got a fro.
Got a fro.
Yeah.
And guess what? I got a cousin. That's my cousin. Blood in, blood out. Mm-hmm. Just as light as him with a fro, like us. Mm-hmm. And guess what? Robbie had a fro. Nappy is ours.
Yes. Right.
And he walked and talked like us.
Yeah.
So I never knew about mixed people like that. I never knew about white people like that. I tell everybody. I told my wife. I said I didn't have a white girlfriend until I went to Tecumseh. Listen, I messed with white girls and I touched white girls. I lost my virginity to a white girl.
Oh yeah.
Listen, but I did not.
She popped your cherry.
I did not fuck with them like that. Yeah. And this is honest to God's truth. Until I went to Tecumseh, and then I said, you know what? This is what it is. So I'm going to Troy, Sydney, Piqua, Huber Heights. I'm knocking them all off. Mm-hmm. I still.
So you started knocking them off?
I was knocking them off before I left, but I'm like, I didn't want a white girlfriend because I didn't think it was kosher. That's just my ignorance.
What was wrong with it?
Nothing's wrong with it because I married a white woman, and she's the greatest thing that happened to me. Yeah. But
ain't that cute? That's so sweet. Oh,
I can say maybe she's not, but anyway, as far as I can tell, she is.
Yeah.
But I never knew about that. You know what I'm saying? Because you know me, I was just knocking everything off that was giving me the opportunity to
left and right knockoffs.
To listen, when I from my age from 18 to 23, 24, I'm walking around with a hard on. I'm gonna keep on.
Wind blows and you get a hard on.
And so anybody let me stick it in, I'm gonna stick it in. Hey Dover, you could honestly say you weren't the same way.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. You're on camera. Keep it 100. I don't lie anymore, people. I'm gonna keep it a buck.
You stop lying?
Yes, I stop lying. I keep it a buck.
Not gonna lie anymore.
Dover. Okay. So you're telling me, from 18 to 21.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You wasn't gonna stick it in.
I didn't listen. No, I didn't have to.
Oh, he had it like that.
No. Listen, my best years were when I was in my 20s.
Yes, of course.
Okay, some of our friends' best years were when they were teenagers.
Right.
I was, when I was a teenager, I wasn't as confident. After I became an adult, I was like, you know what? I got this. So what would you say my best years from
They were teenage years all the way till I'm 30. That was the same, and nothing changed.
I was banging a lot of chicks after we got out of high school until I was married. I got married when I was 22.
Okay. And then how long did your marriage last?
My marriage only lasted 8 years.
How many?
8. So I was married till I was 30. Then I went back to me. I was hanging out with Shannon Radcliffe. And
that's when I saw you up the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
And went back in chicks.
Yep. Yeah.
So Shannon was single too.
Yes.
Yeah. So
and I wasn't single, but I was out there with y'all, and
yeah,
we was banging chicks.
Yeah.
Like I tell everybody, I ain't proud of that, but I was not.
So those were my most productive years. Like an athlete. Before I was 35.
But what I'm saying is this. Like I'm saying about this, people don't realize you get one shot at it. And
you only get one shot.
And what I'm telling everybody, you get one shot at it, right? This is your life. If you don't want to get married and settle down at a young age, I'm going to tell everybody, don't do it. Because, listen, I didn't get forced to settle down at a young age, but I had a child at a young age. And so I got with the mom. And I ain't going to say nothing else about that.
How old were you when you had your first?
I was 24. But I could have had a lot more younger, but things happened, this, that, and the third. So, but I got with she ended up being my wife now. But things didn't happen and they didn't settle till I got older.
Pregnant? Is that why you got with her?
Well, we were broken up when I found out she was pregnant.
So
we're broken up. Yep. And I told everybody I did the wrong thing. That's not the way to do it. Because I tell everybody, I mistreated her. I had a lot of chicks. I went and
you cheated on her?
Cheating. Ain't wasn't no cheating.
Oh, you weren't with her?
No, I was with her, but shit, it wasn't cheating. We wasn't married. I was fucking.
I
tell everybody.
With someone, you don't have to be
yes,
married.
And I messed up. I'd say that. I'm the one, like I'm talking about.
Women, that's cheating.
Well, guess what, Dover? This guy's an asshole. He does it to me all the time. See how he does me? He got mad at me when I'm putting him in the corner. See what he does to me? But anyway, I did wrong. I'm going to admit it. I did wrong. And it could have been her. It could have been any other woman I've ever been with.
You're a
listen.
chick magnet, huh?
I did wrong.
You had your time when you was.
Can I talk about this?
All the chicks was coming to you. You was a chick magnet and you couldn't hold out. You couldn't stop it. You couldn't just say. You couldn't just say no.
Every time I try to get personal and get into it, see what he does to me?
Go ahead.
This big head motherfucker right here. Look at that.
Go ahead.
No, what happened is, man, listen. You my dude. I can talk to you and you my people.
Yeah.
And listen, I've been to therapy about it. I've talked about it.
You've been to therapy?
Yeah, I had to go to therapy. Man, listen.
All right.
Listen, my wife, we wasn't married then.
Okay.
And she got pregnant. We got back together.
All right.
I had another woman at the time because we broken up.
All right.
I know I mentioned her name, and this woman treated me like
a king.
King Dingling on Dingling Island, man. Listen.
Steroids.
Listen. But the fact that I want to do the right thing and be there for my child. Mm-hmm. So I got back with her.
Mm-hmm. For the kid?
Yes. And guess what? That's my.
Did she know that?
Who?
Amy.
She knew it. Yes. She knew that.
You was getting with her?
Yeah. Well,
because of the child?
No, she knew that I was with the other woman. And then she told me she was pregnant. I'm like, really? Wow. Interesting. All of a sudden, like my brother was like, everybody does that to me because my history was trash. I'm trash at this time. I'm going to admit it, people. I'm trash. I'm trash. So every time I break up with a child, come and say they were pregnant, right?
Yeah.
But Amy really was. It's my oldest son. And I'm like, you know what? I'm glad. And here's the thing.
These girls want to trap you?
Yes, but here's the thing. I'm glad I went back because that's my oldest son. And you got 2 sons, right?
Yeah.
You got a junior, right? Your oldest son's a junior.
No.
I thought his name was Junior.
No, his name is Tyron.
You don't have Anthony Jr.?
No.
Okay. No. Okay, good.
No juniors.
Okay. Well, my oldest son
is a junior.
And I'm glad I went back to Amy. I'm glad I didn't move forward with what I was doing.
Why?
Because I was out there, man, and I was doing bad shit, and I had a lot of
You was
chicks.
banging too many chicks? Is that why?
I'm not gonna say it like that.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that I was doing bad
You
shit.
needed somebody to slow you down
Listen,
from all the chick banging you was doing.
I'm not gonna say that. You can say that.
Okay.
One thing I'm saying is that, man, I'm just glad. Listen, God talks to you in different ways.
I said, Terrence,
God
banging
spoke
too
to
many
me,
chicks.
like, you know what?
You got too many chicks that you just banging left and right, and you got to slow down.
God came and talked to me. It was like,
Okay.
Amy came and told me, like, you know what? And my friend told me, and everybody's saying she's pregnant. I'm like, no. I said, man, you know what? I've been through this a million times since high school. I've been through this, man, 40 times at least. Real talk. She ain't pregnant. And then
You didn't believe it.
no, my brother was like, you better check this one out. My brother's always, my brother's my ace, like your brother's your ace, right? That's our ace.
Yeah.
He said, you better check this one out.
Our ace cool.
Yes, this one ain't the one. Amy is not the one that's gonna play these games with you. She's not from here. She don't know me from Adam.
She's just telling you what's happening.
Yes, but she's not like a lot of chicks from here. They know that
You
game.
thought she might have been scheming on you.
That's what I thought. I'm like, I'm used to it.
Okay.
But she wasn't. And guess what?
T. Crowe was so sexy that bitches was just lying.
So I go up to see Amy that night, man, and guess what? I went up that night, and I'm like, listen, we can have a talk that night, and we can prove it. And she proved it to me. She was pregnant, and Amy was the love of my life.
Oh, thank you.
I gotta say it. You know why? Because
that's so cute.
listen, shut the fuck up, Dover. I'm being honest. Listen, I don't lie.
Yeah,
but she treated me. She treated me different than everybody else treated me. Right. You know what I mean? Right. Everybody else treated me like an asshole, and everybody else treated me like, you know what? I just want you to knock me off, and this is it. I'm like, I'm good with that.
Okay. Yeah.
She wasn't. She didn't treat me like that, and she you know what? She was different, and I can say that now. And 32 years later, we're still together.
Oh wow. That's something.
That is something. And you know what? Yeah. We give props to her because I'm a motherfucker. I wouldn't stay together with me that long.
No, nobody would if they ain't in the right mind.
Ain't that a bitch? Holy shit. Oh, goddamn. Yeah. Holy fuck.
That is really something,
man. But yes. So so
she's trying to hold y'all's relationship.
Well, she holds it down. And so the only thing I can do is try to hold it down too, but guess what? You know what? If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. It's going to happen. If it's not, it's not. Yeah. But guess what? So far, it's happened. So, you know. Right. Yeah.
You go, girl.
Yeah. Tell her that. I ain't the girl.
I got a go girl for Amy.
Yeah, you know her.
She doesn't listen to the podcast, and I'm not going to say this one.
I ain't either.
Come to your house next
time. I know either. She don't need to listen. Yeah. This she's getting her flowers right now, and she don't want to listen. Good for her.
Yeah.
Don't listen, motherfucker. I ain't mad. I don't want her to hear this shit because it's gonna show my vulnerability. She don't need to listen to this shit. You know what I'm saying, Dover?
Yeah.
Let's talk about some hoes. I'm joking. That's why you gotta love our show. Yeah. Our show's the greatest.
Let's actually talk about sports.
Some hoes. Oh, we gonna talk about some hoes.
Let's jump to sports.
I said, fucking, let's talk about some hoes. I love this show. I love this show, man. I love this show. Oh, God damn it. Hold on a second. Time out. What the fuck was that? Rewind those cameras, y'all. Listen to that shit. What was that? Did you
ran under the chair, man?
That loud?
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Listen, I love this show. And listen, if I wasn't a part of the show, I would listen to this show every week.
You would think, this is a sweet show. TGMD is on the show.
I think it is.
Awesome.
Listen, I think this is a sweet show, man. I really do.
Yeah.
And I tell everybody, this show, listen.
Yeah.
I might be by myself and I tell everybody, I ain't got my partner, but listen.
Yeah.
This is the shit. This show is the shit.
When you
When
by
we're together.
yourself, do you say tune in anyway?
Yes.
It won't be nearly as exciting.
I do.
But I'm
Mhm.
here to put it down. All right. Well, let's try to shift gears.
Oh, God damn. You done shit the gears in your pants. Holy fuck. Oh, God.
Let's try to shift gears.
Hey, what my dude say on tape? Lord have mercy.
Hey, T.
Yes,
Let's try
sir.
to shift gears.
No, you got to shift. I already shifted.
We got the college football playoffs.
Okay.
And here's the thing to me. They've gone from 4 teams to 12 teams.
Right.
Right. And a lot of people complained that some of these first round games weren't as competitive.
Well, they really weren't. I gotta agree with that. They weren't. Those games were.
Did have one SEC.
Yeah, but Dover, you gotta realize.
Blown out by the Buckeyes. But SMU, they say SMU shouldn't have been there, and Indiana, but Indiana was 11-1.
Well, they only got people. They had a great schedule. See, here's the thing: the Big Ten. If you get on the Western side, you got an easy schedule. That was before they put these new teams in, right?
Yeah. So
now Ohio State got an easy schedule next year again. Michigan, we got to fight. We got a tough schedule. Then the year after, we'll have an easy schedule. But the easy schedule doesn't mean you shouldn't make it in if you win.
Yeah.
You only play who's in front of you.
Yeah. So in my opinion, all the people who are saying, even Kirk Herbstreit, if you've seen his
I saw
it. His analyzing, he said that the committee should look at more than just number of wins.
Yes, they should.
It's a 12-game season for the college.
Well,
the regular season is 12 games.
It's 12 games, but
so if you're 11-1 and you're in the Big Ten or the SEC, you should get in the playoffs.
Yeah, because you're just in that conference, you think?
Yes, because you.
No, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with
that. Teams that were in the conference.
True.
You hadn't played the bottom 8 teams. You played the random.
No. See, that's where you're wrong.
Yeah.
You don't know who you play in that conference.
Well, the schedules are set up ahead of time.
Yes, so you might play some bottom. You might play some bottom teams in the conference.
But when the schedule was set up, they were good teams.
But they're not good teams when you play them.
Right. So what? They were still in.
Well, Dover, I gotta disagree.
They were still in the conference.
Okay, but I gotta disagree.
Those are big schools.
Yes, they might be big, but they could be down. It's like Penn State. Take Penn State for example, right?
Yeah.
Penn State had an easy schedule. We can pull the schedule up. Mm-hmm. They had an easy schedule. The only team they played tough was Ohio State. They should have beat Ohio State. They cost themselves that game. I'm not saying Penn State should have lost that game or what, but the way they're coaching, they got the ball at the goal line with time running down, and they could score. They didn't score. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's on you. Mm-hmm. Don't blame your schedule.
Right.
Ohio State, for example, had Oregon.
Yeah.
They should have beat them.
But they lost by 1 point.
Yeah, but they didn't play them. They fucked up. Mm-hmm. It's on you. It's not on the schedule.
Yeah.
But then you take teams like Michigan, right? You got 5 good teams.
7-5.
Yes, but you got 5 teams in the top 10 that you played in the first 5 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
That's scheduling. Mm-hmm. But a lot of teams, it's not scheduling. It's like, you know what, motherfucker? This is your conference. Play them.
Yeah.
Play them. And Ohio State has the best. To me, I'm going to be honest. I'm a Michigan fan. Everybody knows I'm a Michigan fan. Ohio State has the best roster in the nation. I believe that.
You think it?
Oh, I believe.
That's your opinion.
If I could take if they say Crowe, you can go coach team and take a team to the national championship. What team you taking? I'm taking Ohio State. I'm taking Ohio State.
Defense.
I'm taking
the whole 9.
The whole 9. I'm taking Ohio State.
Okay.
Ohio State has the best team, man.
What about Oregon?
No. Ohio State's better.
Okay.
Ohio State's better at every position.
Top to bottom.
Ohio State's better.
Okay.
And you know me, I analyze sports. You know me. I've been watching sports since we were what, 7, 8 years old.
Yeah.
I know sports. That's one thing I know. That's why I don't even talk about it on my podcast much anymore, because I don't want to bore my listeners with my takes on sports, because they probably heard it from somewhere else.
Your expertise.
They might have heard it from another person. Like I said, I told my uncle 2 weeks ago, I said, he's got me to liking the Steelers. My cousin KJ's in the room. I said, he's on the phone. I said, man, we need to go after T. Higgins. The Bengals are going to be at 40 next year. What do you think they said 2 weeks later, and next week, all this week, they're saying the Steelers should go after T. Higgins?
Yeah. That they do, because they need.
We need another receiver, but guess what? The Bengals can afford T. Higgins.
Right, they can, but they don't want to.
No, they can't afford him. You know
Bengals.
why? Man, how much you think Jamar Chase is going to cost you now?
A lot, because he's number one.
And he's the best in everything. He won the Triple Crown.
Right.
Y'all fucked up. Y'all should have paid him. The Bengals, listen, people, all you Bengal fans out there, you should have paid him.
But they're going to have to pay Jamar $30.
They should have, listen, they should have paid Jamar last year before, Dover, when he asked for it.
It's the second year.
No, it's his third.
Well, you don't get paid.
No, you
after
don't.
Your third
But guess
year.
what? You could have. They could have paid him, Dover, because he asked.
I wouldn't have paid him.
Hold on a second. Did not Justin Jefferson get paid?
After his third year.
It doesn't matter, Dover.
It does matter.
Dover, he got paid.
Yeah.
So guess what? Listen to this. Let's listen. Let me explain something. Okay. Justin Jefferson got paid, right?
Yes.
He's got the richest contract for any receiver.
Yes.
Jamar Chase said, pay me a penny over.
A penny over Justin Jefferson.
Yep. And they said no.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think they're going to pay him now?
A penny over.
No. You want to think it's a penny over? He's the Triple Crown winner. Mm-hmm. Yards, receptions, and touchdowns. And guess what? He's
$35 million.
Shit. You want to bet?
Mm-hmm.
I take 35 million. I take 35 million to $1. He's going for 40. I guarantee it. And you let him down. He's going for 40. What did Justin get?
34.
Okay, he's going to get 37, 38. Watch. Yes, sir. He's getting quarterback money, man.
That's a possibility, but if I was
they fucked up, man.
If I was the quarterback, I'd take less.
You was who? If you was Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow.
He already signed.
For 55.
Yeah, he's getting $55 million a year.
Okay, I'd take less.
So you gonna say you gonna take? It could be 50.
Well, down to 49.
No, you don't go that low, because what they do is they backload your contract, so you get it at most of it at the end, so you're front loaded. You get your signing bonus, then you get your average.
Yeah, but the signing.
But hold on a second. So the back end averages out to 55.
Right.
So if he don't sign, so normally what they do is your last 1 year or 2 years, they sign you before that to get you off of it. So right now he's making $50 million. Right now he's making about 45, 50 million.
Okay.
So let me ask you this, Dover. So hold on a second.
I would take less every Tom Brady.
Tom Brady didn't take less. Like I explained to you what he did.
Tom Brady did it.
He didn't take less. They said he took less. He didn't take less. Dover. If you look at his contracts, he didn't take less. He took less on the total deal, but it's all cost of the back end. Mm-hmm. But his average per year was right there with Breeze and Manning's and the rest of them. And see, man, it's like the NFL contracts. See what the NFL does. They're very matriculate. And they can matriculate these contracts to make them seem what they are, and they're not. Like Debo Samuel, take Debo Samuel for example, right? Mm-hmm. Debo, he signed 2 years ago, right? A big ass contract. Mm-hmm. Debo's declining because it's just what it is. It's age and attrition. So we got to pay him this year. They got to pay him next year. The last 2 years of his contract is where it's backloaded to like $40 million total for 2 years. They can cut that. The NFL has these. They do these contracts. They're not like the NBA. They're like baseball. They can cut you. They're not guaranteed at the end.
Right.
So that's why a lot of players take most of their money up front, give it on the signing bonus. Give it to me now.
Yeah. Oh, but Debo Samuels is not. He's fine. He's still.
Oh, he's good. He's going to get his money.
No, he's still a great player.
He's not going to make. They're going to re-sign him before his last 2 years are because you know why?
For less.
We're not. Yes.
Because he doesn't have the same numbers.
Yes, we're not going to pay you what we said we were going to pay you for that because listen, if it's a $155 million contract, you got $100 million up front, and the last 55 is your last 2 years. They'll give out for the last 2 years if you can earn it. If you don't earn it, you're not getting it. But you got your 100.
Mm-hmm.
So you got that. So now's your next contract. And listen, this is how they do running backs. So
listen, I take less to win. If
I
was a QB.
If you're a QB,
I would take less.
But hold on a second. What you said was monumentous.
Right.
If you're a QB, they're going to get their money no matter what. QBs are always going to get their money.
QBs don't have to argue for the money.
No.
Running backs.
Dak Prescott is the highest paid player in the league. He's only won 2 playoff games.
Right.
Patrick Mahomes won 3 Super Bowls. But he's won more Super Bowls. No. Let me say something. Okay. Well, guess what? Dover, you're not listening. Yeah. Patrick Mahomes has won 3 Super Bowls, right?
Yeah.
Dak Prescott has won 2 playoffs games. Mm-hmm. He's making more than Patrick.
That's only because his contract was up.
Yes, and it's a quarterback.
Mm-hmm. And he's a quarterback.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
And it's Jerry Jones. He didn't have to pay Dak Prescott $60 million.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Somebody else was going to do it.
He could have paid him $56 million.
No, somebody else was going to give him 60.
No, he wouldn't have won anymore.
Dover, you don't think so?
No.
You're a Cowboy fan, right?
Right.
They knew that was his asking price. I think he would have got it somewhere else.
Because a lot of these players let the agent get in their ear and tell you.
Well, because they want 10%. Oh, no, they don't get 10%. They get like super.
And I can do that, and we can get this because.
So you sign that contract. When you sign that contract, don't guess what I get? I get $2 million off the rip.
Right.
Sometimes 5 or 6.
Yeah.
But guess what, Dover? He's gonna get that money, man.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. He's gonna get that money.
Yeah, but I wouldn't have signed him ahead of time.
I wouldn't either. I wouldn't have either. But guess what? Jerry Jones is 80. What? I don't know.
He's 81.
And he ain't seen the Super Bowl since he was 50 what?
30 years ago. So
was it 51?
Yeah,
no
50.
way.
So,
yes, he was.
Back in
God damn.
93 was his last.
He was 50-some years old.
Yeah.
He was younger than us at the time.
Yeah, he was 50 at the time. So
by the time he was us, he won 2. And then he's us now. He's about to win his 3rd.
No, he won 3.
By our age.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So listen.
So he was arrogant. He let Jimmy walk out on.
He let Jimmy walk out, and that was fucked up.
Middle of a destiny. I mean,
well, he coached. Jimmy didn't Jimmy draft that destiny? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. A dynasty.
A dynasty, people.
Jimmy walked out in the middle of a dynasty.
Hi, Tamara. How you doing?
Dick face.
Hey, say hi to Tamara. She's a beautiful woman. Dover, you would like Tamara. Tamara grew up with me.
Hi, Tamara.
She went to school with us. And hi, Tamara.
Tamara, what's up? What's happening, baby girl?
Don't listen to him, Tamara.
Tamara.
Jesus Christ. I just have to look and say, that's Tamara.
Anyway, this is the thing about college football playoffs.
Well, what do you think about the money? Okay, here's what I want to talk about with this. Yeah. Cam Ward playing for Miami, right?
Hold on a second.
Did you look him up yet?
No. Cam Ward?
Cam Ward. You know what he did?
No. Hold on. Before you tell
I gotta hold this off. I gotta hold this off. Hey,
break.
Tamara, how you doing, baby?
And we'll be right back. Right after this.
Man, Dover, you killed me. Tamara, he's killing me. Listen. It's good. It's good to see that you're watching the show. It's my dude, Dover. Listen, how you doing? Tamara is, man, she's a very beautiful and smart woman.
A little sexy ass thing.
He don't know you. Don't listen to him.
I know, but it sounds the way you're talking about her that she probably.
Tamara, man, listen. I can say a lot of things about Tamara. She's one of the first people I met when I moved up that way.
Sexy is one of them, right?
Yes, she's very beautiful. Yes, she is beautiful. Yes, she's beautiful.
All right.
She's one of the first people I met.
I just want to take a look real quick.
Holy hell, this guy here. Jesus Christ. Hurry up, Dover. Because we got to talk about how much time we got left on the show. 7 minutes. Ain't that a bitch? The show's over. Holy hell. It's awesome. He's going to the restroom right now, so I've had a couple drinks. Yes, I'm tipsy. Not too tipsy. How's everybody doing out there tonight? You guys doing good? I'm glad you guys tuned in and watching the show. Listen, I do this for you guys. I also do it for me because it's kind of therapeutic for me, right? It lets me get a lot of things off my chest. And my therapist told me that this is very good for me. So I keep doing it. Whether you guys watch it or not, I got to do it. So I don't know. Listen, we all get older. We all get things and we all go through shit in our lives, right? Do what's good for you. Do what's good for you. I got a lot of people doing this podcast shit, right? My son's about to start one. I think my daughter's gonna start one too. So I like that. Shoot. Here he comes. Here he comes. He's coming.
All right.
Yes, sir. I gotta get a chair like that, Dover. How'd that chair feel? I'm getting order me one.
It's okay. It's got too many cushions in it.
No, you think I like the cushions. You got one in the back, you got one in the neck.
Yeah.
Really? You don't like those?
No, I don't need
Well, I'm gonna put my chair back out in the audience for you guys, and then I'm gonna get me one of those.
You ready?
Yes, sir. I just wonder if you like that chair. Because I like how you sat down there. I'm like,
You're listening to the best damn activist on the microphone. One hell of a podcaster and his co-host,
Sweet.
Mr. T. Crowe and Anthony
That's
Scott
me.
Dover. One hell of a team.
sweet. That's the word.
All right, we're back, y'all. And we're always talking about sports.
Well, I was going to talk about something, but I can't remember. I do remember.
Here's my last thought about college football playoff stuff. We gotta move on. They skipped from 4 teams to 12.
You thought she went to 8?
Huh?
You thought they should have went to 8 first?
I thought they would go to. I actually thought they'd go to 6 and just give.
No,
the
it's
first,
8. It's got to be 8. It's got to be 8. So
give
no,
the team number
no.
1 and 2 a first round bye and make the.
And then make the other, keep on to 4.
Yeah.
No, it's got to be 8.
No, I thought they'd give team number 1 and 2, the first 2
No.
ranked teams, a first round bye, and make the others play each other and see who gets to play number 1 and 2. But they didn't. They went for the gusto.
They went for everything.
And went straight to 12.
Man, listen.
They didn't bother with 6 or 8 or 10 teams. They said, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to go straight to 12. To me, and all these, they should have been playing this Saturday. Those other games.
No, well, they can't play this Saturday. They got to
Why
take
not?
a week off. You got to
Why
take a
not?
week off.
Why?
Because this is not the NFL.
So,
Listen,
They
and
play
college,
a
listen,
game
hold on,
every
time
week.
out. No, college is different now.
Okay.
Listen, they got to put in student.
those
Quote,
4
no,
teams
no,
have been
no, no.
waiting.
Got to put in student athlete. You got to put that in, whether or not it's part of the program. You can't treat them like pro athletes. And I knew listen.
They are.
This is all because
Hey,
yes, but this is all because of the program. You can't put them in there. So guess what that means, Dover?
What?
You gotta do this, and you gotta say, you know what? You're gonna sit a game. You're gonna sit a week, and guess what? We're gonna play you New Year's around the New Year's holiday, and that's what most of them playing. And guess what? Pros are taking that weekend off And guess what? We're not going to interfere with NFL because you can't. It's money. It's money. Everything's about money.
Just should have played.
Well, then you have to shit the NFL games, which were already pre for years.
Right. Yeah, I know.
NFL games, they did not
this,
know. They did not know that the
college football was
going
going
to do this.
from
Right.
4 to 12.
Yep.
And I know they got games on Saturday at the end of the year.
Right. So guess what that means?
They don't want any competition.
No, because the NFL wins. NBA learned that. And I'm going to talk about that. The NBA learned that. They made LeBron James said, I love the NFL, but Christmas holiday, his game made $7 million. The lowest NFL game had $24 million. NFL wins. Football wins.
That's right.
So we cannot interrupt the NFL. It's the king.
Yeah.
No matter what people say about betting, this, that, and the third, college football, you're third. You could be second, but you don't play when the NBA plays. So if you did play when the NBA plays, you'd be second. Football runs it. NFL's number one. So, man, you can't just do a game and be like, you know what, we're going to do this game and fuck it. No. NFL had 3 games lined up for 2 days in a row. NBA can touch it. You know what? We just got Christmas. Man, the NFL was like,
but the NBA had Christmas
for years.
Right. So
hey, hold on a second. Guess what? No.
The NBA having Christmas.
No.
Why should college football worry about the NFL having Saturday?
Here's what you're missing.
What's that?
Because the college football is looking at what the NFL did in the NBA. The NBA had Christmas, and they had it locked down for years with Jordan, Magic, Barkley, all them played, right? Bird. They all played.
Isaiah.
Yeah, Isaiah. Guess what? No NFL games played then, right?
Curry.
Guess what? So up until 5 years ago, man, listen. LeBron and them played. The NBA, the NFL's like, listen, these ratings have dipped. This ain't Jordan. This ain't Mike. Listen, when Mike played on Christmas or New Year's or Halloween or your birthday, whenever Mike was on TV, it was must watch. And guess what? The NFL is like, Mike don't play anymore. Mike don't control the ratings anymore. Mike control the ratings. You know that, right? Remember how many games Mike played on Sunday and Saturday? Listen, they played back-to-back on on NBC. Remember that? It was the Chicago Bulls. We had the Chicago Stadium. We got Chicago Bulls. Michael Jordan going against blah, blah, blah. Michael Jordan. It wasn't the Chicago Bulls. It was Michael Jordan. They knew what they were doing. So now Jordan's retired. And guess what? Nobody can carry that flag. Listen, the NBA put that flag on LeBron. He couldn't carry it. Curry, he couldn't carry it. All these other dudes. Shaq, Kobe and Shaq carried it the best. And I'll tell you about that because of the ratings. But Kobe and Shaq carried it the best. But Kobe by himself, when Shaq left Kobe by himself, Kobe carried it a little bit. He couldn't carry it all. Shaq carried a little bit too. But it was, man, the flag that Jordan carried, nobody to this day's carried it. You know what all these LeBron fans say? Oh, people are streaming. Which is true. People stream games. They don't watch games the way they used to. This is my dude, Mark Beard. You know my dude, Mark Beard?
I know him.
Man, this guy here kills me, man. Listen, that's my brother. I love Mark, man. I love him. And if anybody fuck with this man, I'm going to come and smack you.
Oh, yeah?
You're not going to fuck with Mark. But guess what? I can.
Okay.
He's wrong.
Yes.
He's wrong.
Damn it.
He's wrong.
Damn.
Mark Beard, you're wrong.
Damn you, Mark.
He's wrong. Anybody else touch Mark? I'm fucking him up. But Mark, you wrong with me. You already know.
Yeah.
You're wrong.
About LeBron James?
Bum. He's a great player, but he ain't Mike.
He ain't Mike. Huh?
And the ratings prove it.
Yeah.
And Mark says, man, it's streaming and everything. Man,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of here.
They're saying there's a lack of ratings because
Make it streaming.
they split
Man,
the
no.
viewership
Ain't nobody watching the NBA right now.
right now.
Nobody's watching it. It sucks because all they do, like my dude, who was it? Barkley said it, and then Shaq said it. Everybody plays the same style of offense. Run around, shoot three, miss. Run around, shoot three, miss. Run around, shoot three. It's like Shaq was like, you know what I would do to this era? I was 50. Nobody's gonna guard me. And guess
Shaq
what?
said that?
Yes, and then if you look, here's the thing: if you look at the numbers, like I have, like Mark tells me, I don't look at the numbers. The total score is not much different than the total score back then. The total field goal percentage is not different than what it was back then. And that's with hand checking. It slowed the game down. Yes, I agree that. You got less possessions. Yes, I agree to that. But field goal percentages and everything else was about the same. Miss me with that shit, and I'm done. I'm not gonna give him much more of my airspace because he already knows. Fuck that. No. You can give him some.
I'm not, because the show is over.
Yeah, the show's over.
We're at the end.
We're at the end.
We're only a minute over an hour.
Are we?
2 minutes, actually.
Okay.
That was very good commentary.
Oh man, we got a great show.
Very enlightening.
Our show's great, man. It's gonna go big time, and I want everyone who doesn't understand this. If you're not on board now with your commercials, your support, whatever, don't ask us then. Because when we go big time, don't ask then. I'll put you on now, and you can climb with us. You can climb with us. But if you wait for us to make this climb, listen, I tell everybody that. Man, listen, don't wait for me to make the hard climb, and we're going to make this climb over ourselves. And what we're doing, listen, you see what you're doing? This, man, I don't even want to talk about it. But what I want to say is, when we make it there, and you want your product shown, whoever you are, we're charging. If you're not,
they will expect that.
I don't know. They're not climbing with us. Why would they not climb with us?
I think anybody who wants to get an ad on our show would expect that.
Yes, sir.
It's not going to be free.
I love this show. I love what we're doing.
Good.
I love this drink here. I don't know what the fuck he made me.
I'm glad.
It's like 30 different drinks, but
it's different. It's all whiskey.
Oh wow, that's sweeter.
It is in the bottom.
At the bottom, yeah. Let me get a drink of this. I don't know what it was, but it was sweeter. Oh, that's nice. I'm gonna go home and eat.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But I had a great time tonight. Great show.
Thank you for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
People, you've tuned in.
We had a great show.
A wonderful show. Hope you enjoyed yourself and was entertained.
I think they were.
You believe it?
I think they were. I don't know who's entertained, but they're going to let me know when I unplug. Yes. Had a great show. You too. Where'd you get that camera from? That's bigger than mine.
Yeah.
How wide? I mean,
ordered it from Amazon.
Who? What's the difference in that camera?
Here it is.
I see it, but I'm like, let me listen to it.
We're about to.
I was like, what's
It's
the
an
difference?
hour and 50.
How long we go?
Hour and 16 minutes.
Okay, that's perfect. So just close those over
We
there.
are in the stream on YouTube.
Yeah, but
That's the end.
my cameras go